Hello, everyone, and welcome to No Offense, All Offense with me, comedian, stand-up comedian, stand-up comedian, Joleen Lunzer, and Pop Culture Vulture. We talk about all things reality TV, pop culture news, funny news stories, things that are trending, and I give you my unfiltered opinion. No offense, all offense. Remember, everything I say is true except for the parts that are false. So we roast, we recap, we just talk about what's going on with our favorite television shows, entertainment, all of that stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. But first, make sure you smash that like. Let's set a like goal for 400 and see if we can hit it. Can we hit 400 likes? Also subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do this 3 times a week. We go live. I love to hear from you guys in the chat. So feel free to sound off in the chat and have a laugh. You might not always agree with my opinions on things, but you are welcome to have your opinion in the chat. We can just all agree to disagree and have a laugh at everything. If you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, you can always send a super chat while we're live. I'll highlight your comments. We can send a super thanks after the video posts, or you can hit me up on the Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, links at the bottom of the screen and in the description, or join my YouTube membership or my Patreon. All right, you guys. So sound off in the chat. I want to hear what you think about all the stories we're going to cover today. It is a jam-packed Monday. So happy Monday. Grab your favorite beverage. I have a sugar-free Monster strawberry something or other in my cup. I have a fun little new friend on my forehead. So she'll be the entertainment reporter for today. And I have something in my hair. So it's going really well. And this cup I just got from Starbucks not too long ago, but I can't close the lid. So if anyone has a cup like this, is this how it's supposed to be? Where it's like half of it's closed and half of, I don't know. Is this what the kids are doing? I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with my cup. Fill up my cup. How do I close it? All right. We are going to be talking about today. We have some Big Brother 25 postseason news. We have lots of Bravo stuff we're going to be discussing, and we're going to have a laugh or 2 or 5. And that's what we are going to do today. All right. Smash that like. Hello, everyone. Hello, Otter. Odelchik. Hi. Everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining. Let's start. Put it in the chat. Do you guys want me to start with Bravo or Big Brother news? And while you're deciding that, I'll play a little clippy here. We get a little transitional. Maybe we need a Felicia Cannon.
I ain't playing. What?
Same
today. So who are you aligned with right now? They've established an alliance with all of the
you did.
white heterosexuals.
This is crazy. I don't even have my tooth in my mouth.
Because I'm going to be fucking pissed if I do this thing and then next week you guys are trying to attack our ass. I will switch this shit up right here. I'm looking you dead in your face. I want to know if you're fucking with me.
Felicia Cannon!
All right. It looks like the majority of you are saying Big Brother news. So we'll start with Big Brother 25 postseason. If you didn't see it already, I posted a video. It hit the members first. Shout out to the members last night. And then this morning became available for everybody. And it was my deep dive, roast and recap into the rest of Felicia's interview with Mimi. I have some other videos that I'm working on. So thank you for your patience. It just takes a while to do those videos because I'm really trying to give it to you guys. And also, just break it down and give my opinion and, trying to be a little funny, I guess. No offense, all offense, but try to be a little funny. So if you haven't already, go check out that video. It's about 30 some minutes. And it's such, again, a good interview that Mimi gave with Felicia on her Instagram live. And I wanted to take my time with it. So yes, Indiana Girl Jules, yes, we're going to get into the P. Diddy of it all, just not here today. But other people have requested that. And so we're going to take the leap. We are going to take the leap. It was a good interview, Otter. Okay. So in addition to that, you guys, we have some stuff going on postseason of Big Brother. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard this, okay? Again, everything I say is true except for the parts that are false. Everything's alleged, entertainment purposes only. But is Bowie Jane trying to hook up with Kyland? So Bowie Jane is allegedly on she's visiting Jag, or they're together. I don't know if they're in Manawaka, Washington, or wherever he's from. I don't know if they're in LA. There's somewhere where Kyland is. So either way, Bowie Jane has been with Jag since since BC, before Christ. Okay. Julie Chen. She's just, I don't, where are her other friends? I don't know how else to ask, but she is just the third brother in the Jag jazz of it all. Thank you, Dewan, for the first super chat of the live. Appreciate you. Dewan Washington, thank you. She's just there with her piggy tails. Always. So recently they were shout out to the channel that captured this, because this one I did not capture. I have to give the love to this YouTube channel. Apologies as I pull it up here. It is, oh goodness, Jolene, where the heck is it? It's a Monday, guys. It's a Monday. Oh, here it is. All right, let me see. It's the Kanai we want. Why don't I know this channel? Let me just give you the information, because I definitely want to give them their props, because they are, I mean, I'm catching a lot of the stuff, but they're catching we want. They're catching even more than I am. Why can't I find this? Big Brother 25 Jag Bowie. Let's see if they pop up for this. Kenny. Well, okay. So it's see you when I want. Duh. Okay, so it's like see you. So the letter C and you. See you when I want. If you search that on YouTube, you can find their channel. So go show them some love. They're a BB fan channel and other reality shows, and they post the IGs and the pics and all that stuff. So shout out to them. I didn't want to forget that. See you when I want. That's so cute. So they captured this whole thing because I missed this TikTok. So the latest thing has been these people TikTok battling. I don't understand the TikTok battle. Now I'm going to start doing it, Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Amy, you watch See You When I Want a lot. Okay. So if you guys just want, they upload it right there. You can go watch the whole thing. And you don't have to bother through commentary if you don't want the commentary, but that's kind of what I do. So you're here, so you might want the commentary. But this TikTok battle, they basically battle for who's more popular. So first of all, Jag went up against Kyland. He lost like 5 times. And I was reading some of the comments, and people are like, I love how Jag thought maybe he could beat Kyland, but Kyland was in the cookout and he's now on the challenge. I think they wrote he wasn't in the floppia, like the mafia. How did your game change it? I'm going to say for the better when you join the mafia with money. So Kyland just sat there and was Kyland, and Jag and his brother were basically begging for, I think that's the nature of these battles. Put it in the chat if somebody could just tell me, are these fun to watch? Is this something I should be doing? Because I'm trying to grow my TikTok following, but I also feel weird about this. Like, come on, you guys, give me a hat. Give me a little thing that's going to go on my face. Hey, thanks for the mustache. Ooh, thanks for the mustache ride. Appreciate it. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Oh, was that a little wiener hot dog that went by? Thank you for the wiener hot dog. Thank you, guys. Oh, my God. Yeah. And then you have to, like, promise people to follow them back. It's a whole thing on TikTok. So, and while this is happening, Jag is clearly losing because he's not as popular as Kyland. The person in the comment section was correct. No offense, all offense, but Kyland was in the cookout, and now he's on the challenge. And he has humped a lot of reality people. I don't know what this Monday is, but I have a feeling Kyland has humped a lot of reality TV ladies, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Most recently, he's been linked to Taylor, last season's winner. And we all know Taylor, super popular. And Jag, you're just not, you got to hump more people. You're not there yet. You just got to hump around. I don't know. People are saying too much work. Draga Pro says too much work. It's super weird, but an oldie in TikTok terms. Okay. Well, maybe I need to get my friend Busy Blue. We have 0.5 followers between us probably, but to do something like this. Okay. All right. We got a lot of Big Brother tea, you guys. So buckle up, Buttercup. But if you watch Bowie Jade, she left Team Jag and Jazz, his brother that's like his manager. He's like the Lou Pearlman now to Jag's BB25 win, allegedly. Jazz seems like a nice guy, but he's always there. I think they're trying to brand maybe like a brothership podcast. I'm not sure, but they are always together. And, great. You're brothers. I mean, that's awesome. Okay. Something tells me he's going to be on a season of Big Brother coming up. Something tells me. Care Bear says, ain't nobody humping around. Adam says, the girls, do we know them? Podcasted a whole segment on TikTok battles. They are just begging for money. That's what it seemed like. And I get it. If you're content creating, I definitely say, hey, you want to support my channel? Feel free to send a super chat, join my Patreon. But I feel like you're providing content for that. You're putting a service out, but maybe the service is famous people battling. And it just seems like, come on, you guys, come on, you got to get it. And then people are like dropping wieners on them and mustache rides and little hats that go on their head, and they're like, heart, thank you. And you see grown men do this, and it's just, it's a lot. All right. So Bowie Jane jumps ship and goes into another room where Kyland is. So they're all in the same spot. They just have different LED lighting. Well, Jag has LED and Kyland has a warm light there. Bowie Jane is in there and she is handsy. She is all over him. Take a look, you guys. Let's take a look. We're going to take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow.
And we only got 1 minute left. 1 minute right now. We got to catch up. It's all.
Bowie Jane, watch your hands. That is really close to his nipple.
Send some galaxies, send some dinosaurs.
Send some galaxies, send some dinosaurs. What? This is, I feel like my 9-year-old niece, for sure, kids would love this. But to see adults, and granted, I'm not saying I'm never going to do it. I'm not going to be that hypocrite. But send some dinosaurs, send some galaxies. Brah. I'm trying to be a content creator full-time too, but is this what I got to do to make it? Is this what I got to do to pay the bills? Because I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I'm better than this, but it's a lot.
So whatever you want, send some.
We appreciate all the love.
So right now in their little battle, if you guys don't know about this TikTok battle, don't worry about it. I barely do either. But if you can see up in the corner above Kyland's head, he has 6,095 somethings. Monies, likes, I don't know. Jag has 986. So Kyland is twerking him, and Bowie Jane is all over him.
Send some milk, send some whatever it is that you got to do, because we got to catch up. Hey, we ain't even hit triple digits yet. Oh my God, Kyland up there. We got to do this. Hi, what's up? How y'all doing? We got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. Thank you, Memory Plug. You're doing the most. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all got this. Keep it coming. Keep the love showing. We got 20 seconds left. This is comeback season right here. We got to pull up right here, right now. If we don't pull up at any time, this is the time. Hi, Dylan.
Are you serious? Adam says certain items are worth different amounts. I figured that with money. Like a dino is $12.99. Are you out of your mind? That's like a monthly membership. I know my monthly membership here is less expensive. And I think I have a monthly membership on Patreon that's a $10 one. But it's a month. Oh my God.
How you doing? What up? And 10 seconds left. We got to show the love. Thank you. Reality shows. This is what you got to do.
Thank you for the follow.
I like your name, but I
oh, come on.
for some reason.
Dog. Oh, Kyland got us on this one. It's all right, dog. I love y'all so much. Give us a couple days, man. We're going to come up here.
Do you guys see Bowie? Oh my God. Mother.
Oh, come on.
She's like, let me get a pee. She felt his pectorals.
Oh, come on.
Watch.
Dog.
He wins. Bowie is now, she's tired of being the loser. She is following the money. Finally, Bowie Jane is doing it up right.
Oh, Kyland got us on this one. It's all right, dog.
Oh, she's like, yeah. And Kyland's like, yeah. They are doing it. I don't care. No offense, all offense. Allegedly. They had intercourse.
I love y'all so much.
2 days.
Give us a couple days, man. We're going to come up here. I'm going to give a shout out to Memory Plug, Richard Martinez.
So Kyland just won. He had 7,365 hot dog, $12.99 dinosaur wieners. And Jag only had 1,134 hot dog dinosaur wieners on Twitter. No TikTok. whatever.
Shows Ranjit, Case.
Then they do a victory lap and they're like, thank you so much for all your money. Thank you for giving me your money. Thank you for auctioning off stuff. I'm the Micro Machine Man. I talk really fast.
Jake, Turtle, Lil Cece, Janet, and Bimmy. And I want
Bowie Jane is just, she's like, I'm Bowie Jane. Hello, it's me. Hi, I'm with Kyland. Yes. Dewan Washington, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. I appreciate you for the $12.99 Dino Weenie. Thank you so much.
give a follow back to the top 3 memory plug. Richard
So then they follow back the top 3 donators.
Martinez and reality shows. Y'all holding it down every time. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all.
I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. So much. Thank you for giving me your hard-earned $12.99. Dino, wiener, emojis on my face. Thank you for the mustache ride. Okay, now we don't have to get a job.
So much.
I'm just going to do this. My lives, I'm not going to put out content. I'm not going to worry about editing stuff. I'm not worried about being clever. I'm just going to do this. Please, please, come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Please, please. I have to beat the other channels. Please. Come on, you guys. Please, please. Please, 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 please.
Be here without you, so it's all love all the time. Thank you so much. What up?
I know it keeps
Bowie's like, can you hear us? I just grabbed Kyland's titties.
not working.
No,
There we go. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Hey, someone really said I got evicted.
I mean, you did get evicted.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Uh-oh. How did Bowie get closer to him? Is she a ghost? Did you guys see that move? All of a sudden, she's up there, and then she's right on his shoulder.
Not working.
No,
There we go. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Hey, someone really said I got evicted.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And she's there. Okay. She's like looking down. She's like, ooh, that's a sexy, strong neck on this guy. Ooh, I like that neck. And then all of a sudden,
Here.
she's on it. Bowie. Oh my God. She has such a Kyland boner.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you too. Oh my God.
We can hear you. Oh yeah, we can hear you too. This is a riveting content.
Basically, changed teams because this guy was better.
Bowie said, I changed teams because this guy was better.
My name's Kyland.
You got dragged.
This guy, he goes, my name's Kyland.
You got dragged for that, Bowie.
I don't care. We won. And that's all I care about.
Here's what I
Okay, I love how Bowie Jane's saying, I don't care, we won. That's all I care about. Well, America just told us in her interview with Rob Has a Podcast that she went to dinner with you recently, you, her, and Corey, and you were like, I didn't care about winning. Me? I didn't care about winning Big Brother. But you want to win the TikTok battle or be on the winning team? You're not even getting any of that money, Bowie Jane. So again, I take back what I said. Bowie Jane is not learning at all. All right? Because she's still working for men to get more money. This woman isn't making a dime. All these dudes are making it because, you know, Jazz is going to get a cut of Jags. Kyland's got money. Who's giving Bowie Jane any money? Again, where's your ticky-tacky? I know she's been on it, but why are you pimping these guys' channels and ticky-tackies, Bowie? It's just, we have to stop this stigma that women are bad at math, you know, and I am bad at math. But this only perpetuates that stigma, having her sit there once again, trying to get men more money. I don't want any man to make any money ever. Okay. And that is how it should be. No offense, all offense. Jesus Christ. Shout out to my friend Busy Blue in the chat. We know Busy. We know. Busy said, I definitely have a Kyland boner. I need Bowie to back up from Busy. She's all over your man. She is wearing your man. All right. So you better come get your girl.
This first comp Jag loses. Hey, oh God, I'm telling you.
It really is.
Well, this is.
All right,
I was gonna say if Cameron was in there, you would have never won. But okay.
I know, right? Yo, Carney, I'm glad.
We appreciate the love and the
running my
support.
voice out playing this game because it's that fun. Like, this is my favorite thing.
I think we might have to like start doing this because what are they doing? And they're making $12.99 for a dinosaur wiener. It's crazy.
Raw Truth, what's good? What a name.
What's Bowie doing behind Kyland? What's she doing? What are you doing? Kyland, look behind you. Look behind you. The call is coming from inside the house. What's she doing?
Rising Star. Yo, guys,
What'd she do to him?
Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate y'all.
You guys. Also, make sure you guys go follow Jag. Jag's the homie. He's the real one. And
What's this? And then Jazz comes up and goes, complete the heart. Complete.
we're able to actually win, which was very surprising because normally he's dominating. You guys have
You won 5 times.
See him dominate everywhere. So I'm glad.
And tonight we're winning.
Yo, Muhammad.
Tonight we're winners. No, Bowie, you're not a winner. You got 0 of the dollars. You got none of the dinosaur winners.
All my people follow Kyland. He is my person as well. My people
I don't think anyone needs you to tell them. I mean, it's nice that you're saying follow Kyland, but I think he's got it.
support my people. He's one of my people. So follow him.
Like, Jack needs to experience a loss for once, just to know.
Exactly.
Bowie is toasty. She's toasty lit. Exactly. Kyland said, Jag needs to experience a loss for once. And Bowie goes, exactly. Yeah. Right? Because, Jag, how did your game change? And I'm going to say for the better. When you joined the mafia with Matt and I and left me hanging. Now I'm thinking about I got to pay my mortgage. There's people moved out of my rental. And now I'm thinking, maybe I should have tried to win. Jag, why don't you give me some of your TikTok dick money?
Oh man. Yes, Kyland is handsome. He's a good-looking dude.
Follow
He
him.
is. Follow him. Just for that. Just for that. Show him some support. Show him some love.
Carnia's saying hi. She said that she already said hi.
Thank you, Kyland. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Frankie Simmons said hi to me. Baby Jack.
Appreciate it.
Follow.
Thank you so
Eric
much.
Boyd.
Since we lost, we have to hop off.
Yeah. So
You're an MVP.
Thank you, Haley.
Haley, literally
Quit thanking people, Bo. You got 9-0, none of the money.
an MVP.
all right, to all my people, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for showing me that love and support. I'm gonna hop off here soon, but I wanted to say I love you so much. Thank you.
The key to making money on TikTok is thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. There's the church. There's the steeple. Open it up. There's the people's money. Here's the church. Wait. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open it up. Give me your money. I think that's the I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can.
Love.
Thank you for all the love that y'all show me.
Gosh.
Right after that, Bowie Jane attacked Kyland. Allegedly, you guys. Yes, people watched and gave money. I don't know, Angela. That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of. What is interesting about these battles? I guess if it was someone who's like really, really famous, but even then I'd be like, huh? All right, moving on. So Bowie Jane allegedly is trying to get with Kyland, okay? And they're all making money by doing this. And they're making money off animated dinosaur dicks on TikTok. Allegedly. All right, next up. Julie Chen's famous podcast. But first, God had Cerie Fields on it the other day. So Julie Chen could make sure that no atheists exist in the world because Julie Chen is the fighter of atheism. Julie Chen has decided everyone must believe because remember when she had Michael from last season on? She was like, did I hear that you were an atheist? And he was like, huh? She's like, okay, maybe I'm just making that up. But she was about to go down to But First God Town. Like she was like, So she had Cerie on. Julie Chen has this podcast. If you don't know, she turned it into an audiobook. But First, God, where she talks about how she found God. You know, God bless. I never lost him. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure when people are like, I found him. I'm like, well, where was he? Why was he hiding from you? Because I don't know. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe in Minnesota, it was just easier to find him. But I always knew where he was. But she lost him. She found him. And now she's trying to get everyone on the bandwagon. And it just so happened to happen. I've talked about this previously. It just so happened to happen after a big scandal with her husband when he was accused of all these things against women. And he was outed in the Me Too. And he left with all of his benefits and everything. And she wanted to stay with him. And then she became Julie Chen Moonves instead of Julie Chen. And ever since then, it's But First, God. But before then, it was But First, they allegedly had an affair together. That's how they came about. Allegedly. Okay. All offense, no offense, but it's very interesting. It's very convenient when people lose God and then he comes and they're like, oh, I'm so happy I found you. Again, where does he hide? Where is God hiding? Because I never lost him. Always here, always with me. Okay, Julie Chen has this podcast, But First, God. She has Cerie on to talk about, Cerie says she was baptized Catholic. When she was a baby. And then at 12, she was baptized again, Pentecostal. And she felt like she could really choose then. And she's happy and she's been Pentecostal since. And she feels like there's like a veil of protection over her. And it was a nice conversation, you know, a faith-based conversation. God bless. Then Julie Chen finally at the end, she's like, but first, God, but then this podcast should be called, but first God, but then Big Brother, because no one's going to watch it unless I bring some Big Brother content. No offense, all offense. Okay. Right? April says, I'm in South Carolina, so Jesus is chilling here. Right? I feel like he's everywhere. He's okay. All right, cool. So then she talks about some Big Brother stuff. And let's take a listen to Cerie's answer to this question.
You change your vote to vote for Matt to win when you heard Jag's final speech to the jury, because he got a little dark with, your blood is on my hands, like you're all there, I'm here, I did it, I willed it. I felt like he had your vote until that speech, but I could be wrong.
So my vote for Jag changed because I was at the round table. I was Jag's advocate because I do feel like Jag played a great game. However, the last 2 weeks in the house, Jag's arrogance and in that speech, the speech was just a cherry on top. The last 2 weeks in the house, I saw a change in Jag's behavior. It's almost like Jag had already resounded to the fact that he won the game and he was able to show his true arrogant side, I guess is the way I want to put it. And then when he made that speech, that just pushed me over the edge. And I'm like, see, that's the arrogance that I was telling you guys that I started to see in Jag. And I did not like that. Like, yes, you could have played a great game, but some of the things that you did while you were in your arrogant mode, including that speech, you can't have my vote. And plus, I love Maddie.
Yeah, I know. Even though okay, yes. Have you talked to Jag since his win?
I have not. Only person I really talked to was Izzy. Like, I've really been decompressing and spending a lot of time with my husband and my family. I did get a text from Matt. I got a text from Red. That's really it. I haven't really spoken to anyone else.
Okay. Well, Jared, of course you'd have.
Oh, well, Jared, yeah, I've seen Jared's been here. I don't even count Jared. He's just snatched, that's automatic.
As we're recording this, is he still with Blue?
It's complicated.
Okay.
I don't know yeah. I'll let Jared answer that.
I'll let him answer too, because also I couldn't ask you about it in the house because
exactly.
Well,
and I didn't really know
together, but you didn't know he told. You knew they were together in the house, but you didn't know he revealed to her that
Julie. Absolutely. We had So I'm gonna start a podcast, and it's gonna be called Mother Knows Best, or Does She? And it's gonna have Jared and I on it, and it's gonna be the millennial versus the Gen X view on reality and just all things in the world. And we're gonna discuss. We came in with a plan. You don't tell anybody.
Youth.
There's no Julie.
Youth.
Exactly. Millennials.
I'm so thankful for you. And this is not goodbye. This is until we speak next time.
Until next time. Thank you so much. God bless you and your family as well. Happy holidays. And thanks for having me, Julie. And I'll see you soon next week.
Yes. Cerie Fields. Thank you.
Okay. A lot to unpack there. So next week, what's next week, you guys? Let's look up Reindeer Games. I kind of still think it's Cam that is playing in Reindeer Games, because I don't think they'd put Cerie in a heavily comp show, knowing she can't win comps. It's never been Cerie Fields' game. But December 11th, that next week? No, I mean, maybe she's just going to be at the premiere. Maybe she's going to be featured on the show briefly. So yeah, that's next week. That's a week from today. It's December 11th. Okay. All right. So we'll see you next week. All right. Some people were like, that is confirmation that she's on Reindeer Games. I don't think so. She could be like maybe making a guest appearance. I don't think she's going to play. First of all, I don't think she would this soon after, even though they don't have to stay in the house. I just don't think they would put Cerie in a show, which Big Brother Reindeer Games, which premieres next week, is going to be heavily based on competition wins. It's not the normal Big Brother we're used to. I am going to roast and recap it, but I think it's going to be highly disappointing for those of us who just like Big Brother. But we are going to see some former Big Brother people on the show. So maybe she's going to host a comp. I don't know. But next week, she's going to be there. Okay. Talks about Jared and Blue. Julie, good question. But first, God, this is the Julie I wish we would get postseason interviews. All I'm asking is a separation of church and Big Brother. Okay. It's in the Constitution. Separation, church and Big Brother. I get it, but just separate it. It's separate. We don't need, you can do your but first God and God bless. Oh, I hope you have all the views, but just do Big Brother postseason interviews, and actually know what's going on. So I did like this question though. Are Jared and Blue still together? And Sari says, I don't know. I mean, it's complicated. It's been complicated from the start. He's got to clean that up a little bit, because there's that other girlfriend that he allegedly had. So Sari looks like, I don't want to answer that, but also they're not fully together. Are we shocked? No, we are not shocked. Sari doesn't talk to many people, she said. We know her and Felicia had a falling out, allegedly. And they're not really talking. And Red's texting her, of course, opportunist, allegedly. And Matt's texting her, of course. She gave him his vote. And his mom loves Survivor. So she's like, hey, hit up that Sari lady. She's great. Maybe she can help you start a checking account, Maddie. And other than that, she talks to Jared and Izzy. And her and Izzy did see each other. And it was a really cute little meeting. And Jared filmed it. Jared is basically Sari's videographer at this point. Every time we see Jared, he's just filming his mom. And I think this is the perfect job for Jared. No offense, all offense, but this is where he needs to be. Just helping out mom. Mom's the star. Mom's the one we want to see, not Jer Bear. Sari is going to continue to try to make Jared happen because that's her son and she wants him to have a job on reality TV. I get it. But I feel like Jared's best place is just assistant. Assist your mother. Film your mother. After how you ruined her Big Brother game, that's the least you can do. So he filmed her and Izzy meeting up. And Izzy had like this little jacket on. So he's like, Izzy, you look nice. And she's like, oh, you like it? Playing the flute. And Sari just looked crisp. She looked crisp and clean. She had a trench coat on, a label scarf. Really good, really good. So other than that, she's just been hanging out with Honey, her husband. Now then she tells us, they talk about how, Jared wasn't supposed to tell anybody. And he told Blue and almost damn near told the whole house with all his little clues, bragging about going to Fiji when he was 18. Sari said, her and Jared are going to start a podcast. Sari, just you do it. You and someone else. So it's a millennials versus Gen X podcast, she's telling us. And she's like, millennials. Is Jared even a millennial? Okay, I gotta look up when millennial age range. Because I feel like I don't know. He's Gen Z. 1997 to 2012. He's Gen Z. That's what it says. Google says he's Gen Z. If he's 25 or even 26, he's considered Gen Z. 1997 to 2012 are your birth years. Millennials, 81 to 96. I mean, I know there's because I'm considered a Zennial, not quite a Gen X, not quite a millennial. But he ain't even a millennial. Millennials don't claim him. He's at that cusp like I am. But oh my gosh. Hey, Stacked. Thanks for joining. So it is. I don't want to hear. We heard Jared's taking the house and it wasn't great. Yes, thank you. A Sari and Izzy podcast. Anyone. Sari and Felicia. Okay, it can be the new frenemies. Once Trisha Paytas and Ethan whatever broke up, we're missing a frenemies podcast. That can be Sari and Felicia. Agree to disagree. They can have their little, back and forth, talk about things. Nobody wants to hear Jared talk about anything. No offense. No offense. Alex says he's a zennial, or a xenial, like we're zennials. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Suri and V. It's okay if you're not getting along right now. Make that money, honey. Take it to iHeart. Raquel Raquel Leviss from Vanderpump, she's got a big deal with iHeart. You guys certainly can get a deal with iHeart too. Someone told me iHeart is giving away podcasts. Hello, hi, I'll take one. But you can have no offense, all offense. But seriously, stop it with the Jared stuff. And then her talking about Jag and the arrogance thing. And I know I've seen that so much, and it was weird. It was abrupt of him to just be like, hi, I'm bathing in your blood. Every decision was mine. I am the master of the universe. He He-Man'd his way through that. Now, at least he owned the game in a weird way, in a way that didn't match his personality. So people were like, huh? But Matt, if you watched my last video where I break down the Suri and Mimi interview that they did on Instagram Live, Matt didn't own any. He didn't do it. Was I can't stop saying how bad Matt's final speeches were at the Big Brother 25 finale. It was, you know, that moment in Happy Gilmore where that quiz master host guy says, we are all dumber after hearing that. We all feel dumber. It was so bad. And I know Matt could have done better. That's the thing. He's not dumb. Even though Felicia said in that Instagram Live that people in the house called Matt dumb. And I briefly talked about it in my video, but do you guys remember anyone saying Matt was dumb on the live feeds? Did I miss that? Did somebody say he was dumb? Who knows? I don't remember that. I definitely don't remember that, but I could be wrong. And she didn't say who said it. Thank you, Tiffany Jefferson, for the super sticker. Appreciate you. So I don't know. It's okay. But Suri, we kind of know. Suri was probably always going to give it to Matt. She always had a softness for Matt. And Jag, you know, he did. I think at the end of the game, that speech was it was jarring because you're like, huh? But as Suri explained, they did see the arrogance coming from Jag for the last couple of weeks. And we noticed that, you know, and it was such a juxtaposition between him and Bowie, Jane, and Matt being like, we're the good people. We're the nice people. And then they acted so not nice. So you're like, just don't ever claim to be the good people. Just claim to be playing a game for $750,000, which sometimes might make you an arrogant asshole. But I think Jag got to a comfy spot in the game, as did Bowie, Jane, and as did Matt, where they really were like, we're running shit and we don't have to be nice to anyone. We're done. Bowie's like, I need more shit and alcohol. Bowie was there for the party. She's still there for the party. That lady is not making money. You got to make that money, honey. While Jag is everywhere. Everyone's live. He pops up. All of a sudden, it's crazy. He's just like, they're like, oh, Jag's in the comments. That's all he's doing. Full time. He is in people's social media lives. And he is doing tiki-taki battles for dinosaur. Oh, there's the poodle by my house. Dinosaur dongs, animated dinosaur dongs, or whatever they do it for. That are $12.99. Oh my gosh, third place winner. Yes, yes, plain. Bowie Jane, third place winner. So, lots of tea though in that little "but first God" segment. We got a lot of tea there from Suri. So it was worth watching all the other stuff. And Julie Chen makes sure none of us are agnostics or atheists. Julie Chen thinks those are the devils, people. It's really cuckoo. But okay, good bliss. Speaking of which, I have a picture here I wanted to show with you guys, where we talked previously how on our last no offense, all offense, how America and Corey were going to see Turner and also go visit a BB10 legend. Let me see if I have the picture. And they posted a picture with said BB10 legend. And while I look for the picture, let's take it back to the old school because we're an old fool who's so cool. And let's listen to at 1998 BB fans classic Effin' Bowie Jane.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. No. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. No. Fucking Bowie Jane. Where's the bye-bye bitches? Today.
No. Turn our lights out.
Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Blueberries, strawberries, all of that shit. Mr. B, can you help us please make a really good meal on Wednesday night at 11:06 when we want to start cooking? We need ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, lasagna noodles, double the grapes. I might make some macaroni and cheese, but we need cheese. A bag of shrimp, the avocados, the tomatoes, plenty of bacon, like 6 packs of bacon, kiwi, and the garlic powder. We out. We're going to be hungry. And starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're going to be throwing down in the kitchen. We just need the groceries here. Okay, thanks, smooches.
No.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
Holler.
Where the hell are my panties?
No.
Work on that.
Hello?
Work on that.
We got shipwrecked. We need some help.
They gonna kill my ass. I'm getting ready to walk out on stage and meet Julie live when she hand me my check. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie. I'm going to win. Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Hear me when I say it.
Turn our lights out, please. Thank you and smooches. You turn the comic room dark, make this room dark. Really? Okay, well give the content. So while we looking at the content, turn this shit off. No.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. Today. Some kettle chips, some red vines, some jelly belly, jelly beans. Where's the bye-bye bitches?
Turn this shit off.
Today.
No.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane. All of that shit. They're gonna kill my ass. Work on that. Hand me my check. Mr. B. Work on that.
No.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
We need some help.
Where's the bye-bye bitches?
Turn this shit off.
Work on that. Work on that.
Holler.
Fucking Bowie Jane. Fucking Bowie Jane.
No.
Effin' Bowie Jane. Effin' Bowie Jane. Never gets old. 202 in the live chat. Make sure you smash that like if you haven't already. Such a banger by at 1998 BB fan on Twitter. Go show them some love and thank them for their service. Okay. As I was saying before we took the little commercial break. Oh, let me try to share my screen. We saw America and Corey talking about how they were going to go and visit Turner Burner, and then also, oh, why isn't this sharing? Interesting, StreamYard. StreamYard, you're being weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to share it like this. They went to go visit Turner, and they hung out with him, and then also BB10 legend, Michelle Costa. Do you guys remember Michelle Costa? Let's see if you remember her once I pull this up here. I hate that StreamYard is being such a butthole with this stuff. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. They're like, you have too many images. Oh, that means I have to take down the Matt with a clown mask picture so I can share this one. Okay, fine. StreamYard. So they went to visit Michelle Costa, and maybe you remember. Maybe. I don't know if this looks familiar to you, but we have Turner. Lassie. Turner looks, and Turner's a Yiddo man, okay? Turner looks like a giant, and he looks 50 next to America and Corey, who look like fetuses. They are just so fetal. It's crazy. And then you have Michelle Costa from BB10, this Dan's iconic win. There. And America was very excited to meet Michelle because she said she went to like a meet and greet once, I think. And maybe for her, America's been to a couple meet and greets. So she's, the super fan she is. She was very excited. And it was such a random, I remember Michelle, but she wasn't like, you have to remember Michelle's in a season of Keisha, Jerry, Dan, Jesse, April, and Ollie doing it. Rennie, Libra, she was a big personality, but she really hasn't been around in the Big Brother world that I've seen for quite some time. So you guys remember the last live? I'm like, who the hell is Michelle Costa again? Who is? And then I remembered, and now those eyebrows don't lie. Those early 90s overplucked eyebrows definitely don't lie. I feel Michelle's pain because I too had a similar circumstance to my eyebrows. And the early 90s were rough on them. Very, very rough. So by the faith of a mustard seed, they were able to go see Michelle Costa and have a moment. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Also, Nana told me that Kelly Clarkson's recent weight loss, random little tangent here, is due to keto gummies from Shark Tank. Do we believe this? Is this what we're believing now? Because it's Ozempic, right? It's the OZ. It's the Ozempic. But she's like, it's keto gummies. I think I need some of them keto gummies. Nana, I'm getting my information from Nana, aka my mom. We love Nana, but we know Nana, she might have just made shit up. But Nana said, according to Nana, Kelly Clarkson lost 37 pounds in 2 weeks. I said, Nana, you might die. I don't think that's, let me Google it. Let me Google it. Okay. How much weight did Kelly Clarkson lose? She lost 40 pounds from following the methods in the plant paradox. Well, what could Nana have been lying to us? I think Nana saw an ad on Facebook. So according to the Google, Kelly Clarkson cut out soda, chips, biscuits, cheese, and tortillas. Why even be alive at that point? And she's added exercise, mostly cardio, into her daily routine, the insider, as per the outlet added. Moreover, they also revealed that the Because of You singer feels amazing after losing 40 pounds. Okay. All right. How tall? They're saying, how tall is Kelly? She's 5'2". Okay. Good for Kelly Clarkson. Let me see before and after. Oh, okay. Let's share. Now we're just on a Kelly Clarkson tangent because why not? She's worth it. I like myself some Kelly Clarkson. Is that really what? Okay. Is that what she's looking like? Dang, Kelly. Isn't that the OZ? Isn't that a little Ozempic? A little Wegovy? A little Wegovy? I don't know. They're saying it's not, but let's take a look. Let's take a look and see. So Kelly, all the way on the left, earlier days of the Since You've Been Gone. And then Kelly, more recent in the middle, but then the most recent all the way to the right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's what Nana said. But let's look at the article. Life and Style is saying Kelly Clarkson lost nearly 40 pounds with a special diet. Photos of her weight loss transformation. Is this sponsored? I feel like this is a sponsored ad, but it's a Life and Style article. A body like some people wait a lifetime for a body like this. How clever. Life and Style. Fans of Kelly Clarkson were awestruck by her incredible figure as she performed at today's City concert series. Do you think we'll ever get to a time where people stop commenting on women's bodies? Are we ever going to be like, she can just be whatever size she wants? I don't think so. So she performed on September. Oh, this is in September, so she probably lost more. For both performances, the American Idol alum rocked black ensembles that highlighted her slim waist. Additionally, with her music festival look, she sported thigh-high black leather boots and lacy tights that showcased her thin stems. Oh my God. Can you imagine writing this article? Kelly's stylish outfits sparked chatter about the singer's weight loss journey. She hasn't been shy about discussing her figure over the years, including comments about body shamers, weight fluctuation, and how she managed to lose 40 pounds in 2 weeks, according to Nana. I'm going to have to talk to Nana about this. So Kelly had her big break, blah, blah. We know the story. She's amazing voice, so talented. Love her. I could have written this. Here's Kelly, still beautiful, still wonderful. She's got ex-husband, I think it was Reba McEntire's son. And now, 2016, 2018, they're just like, look at how this aging woman gained weight. How dare she? And then March 2023, after her divorce from Brandon was finalized in March 2022, Kelly appeared to slim down even further. She's still looking fabulous more than a year later. Okay, October 2023, while promoting her work with Odyssey on social media, Kelly looked slim down even more, just slim all the way down until you don't exist, until you can't even see you. Kelly looked slim down and rocked an adorable pair of overalls with a baseball t-shirt. This is a cute little 90s Delia's alloy outfit. I do really like it. I do love it. I think I did have brown corduroy overalls in the 90s. So while visiting Seth Meyers, Kelly looked incredible in a black ensemble and loosely curled hair. And then here's, I think, just a regular date night. I don't know. Oh, Halloween. Okay. Yep. And here, she looks like, this is really, holy crap. Okay, Kelly. November 2023, Kelly dazzled while attending the SiriusXM Next Generation industry event in New York, proving that red is absolutely her color. Okay. Then here's Kelly again, making a face at Rockefeller Center, tree lighting, just doing that. And that's it. That's all they say. They didn't really give us any information. This Life and Style article should be burned to the ground, and the author should be shunned from society because this is horrible. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, she lost 37 pounds, crediting her weight loss to the lectin-free, what the frick is a lectin? Diet found in Dr. Stephen Gundry's book, The Plant Paradox. Do I have that book? It's probably a book I have. I didn't read. I did it for this autoimmune disease that I had, and I had a thyroid issue, and now all my levels are back up. I'm not on medicine anymore because of this book, she told Extra. But that was in 2018. It's just highly sus that in 2023, God bless, love Kelly Clarkson, highly sus that in 2023, when Wegovy and Ozempic exists, you don't have to tell us, I guess, that she just lost even more weight. Okay. So, okay. All right. What year is it? Okay. Maybe I just haven't been paying that close attention. But again, I like the way Nana reported it. So we're going to stay with the allegedly Kelly Clarkson lost 37 pounds in 2 weeks. Allegedly. Delia's. Oh, I love Delia's. Oh, I love Alloy. Oh, I loved those. All right. So, let's see. Any other... Oh, did I have any other little Big Brother things? All right, now I have to tell. We have some funny stuff to talk about. Just even more funny, even funnier, if you will. All right. So guess who's back? Back again. Rachel's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? There, near, near. Okay, Rachel Leviss is back. Rachel, Raquel, Leviss, formerly of Vanderpump Rules, and Scandal is back. We talked about it last week. She has a podcast coming out on iHeart starting in January. Coincidentally, the same time the new season of Vanderpump is starting, season 11. And she is back all over social media with hot friends who she's not going to have sex with their partners, allegedly. This one in particular is a woman who is like a model, the blonde, and the taller one is Rachel Raquel, and they're decorating a tree. And I was like, oh, this must be Rachel's place. Cause I was like, that's a nice mirror. But then I looked at those curtains. Those curtains don't lie. That is a West Hollywood, LA rental. When you have those curtains, you go, those blinds that are like, not curtains, blinds that you open like this. I don't know, the shaft. What are they called? The shaft blinds? I have no idea. But I thought, oh, maybe she's at her friend's house. No, I think that's Rachel's apartment. And she got them shafty blinds and the brown carpet. So that's in her rental. So they're decorating the tree. She's like, decorate with us. And her friend, I think her friend might live in Calabasas. She might be killing it. And I think she's married. So, I mean, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the phone and check it and make sure Rachel's not Facebook, not Facebook, Jolene. FaceTime. Having joint masturbation sessions. Just make sure, just check. And I think these two ladies might be people she went to high school with, because you know me, I'm just stalking the socials, trying to get to the bottom of it. And so they're just like, we're so fun. Look at me, Rachel. I have girlfriends. Yeah, forget about that time that I had sex with my best friend's life partner of 10 years. Just forget about that time. But look at me. I'm back with friends, girlfriends. I'm a good girlfriend. So they're just, out to eat, just doing, we're friends. Look at these two. I didn't have sex with either of their boyfriends or husbands, which God bless, there's always room for change and growth, and we love to see it. So she's saying class of 2012, 2013, NPHS. That must have been the Arizona high school they all went to. But interesting that this high school birthed Raquel Leviss onto Vanderpump and runways at local malls near you. And then also this lady who is a model and has like 100,000 plus followers on Instagram. Maybe that's just the new normal. I'm not sure. So then they're like, look at our charcuterie boards. Look at us. We're gonna look at these fries. We're not gonna eat them. We're gonna look at them and have some drinks. And then obviously Rachel promoting her podcast, Rachel Goes Rogue, where she is going to tell us everything we don't need to know. But I'll be honest, I am definitely going to listen to this and roast and recap it the same way I roast and recap Tom Sandy Butt's shitty podcast. So I'm here. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to hear the lady side. I'm ready to hear the mistress side, because we hear the mistress or whatever how come there's not a name for men when they do this? Is there? And I'm just not thinking of it. But he's unfaithful. He cheated on his lady. What's he called? The adulterer? So there's the adulteress and the adulterer, I guess. But is there a name for the other man? Let's say Rachel was in a relationship and like she switched spots with Tom Sandy Butt and he would be the other man in the relationship. Is there a name for that? I don't know. Susie, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Notice she always has one friend. Ooh, Natashki. And they're always in rotation. Ooh. But Susie, Cat, thank you so much. So she's promoting this Rachel Goes Rogue. I'm going to go rogue and I'm going to tell you things. And I'm going to listen to it because I listen to Tom's. So a menstress, is that a real thing? Okay. So now Rachel also got was getting ready for iHeart, because we know her podcast is through iHeartRadio. So she went to the iHeart Jingle Ball with said girlfriend. She's back to doing TikTok. She is back. They are like, get out there, girl, promote this podcast. They want to get those Bethany Frankel numbers. When she did her interview with Bethany Frankel, she should have saved it for her own podcast. This was another missed opportunity. Don't give other people your bag. Don't give other people your money. Because she made $0, Rachel Raquel did, off that Bethany interview. She thought Bethany is the way. She's the moment. She's the voice. Bethany became the #1 podcast after that, during that time, because of this interview. So now iHeart's like, we want some of those Bethany Frankel numbers. So she is back to doing her little, I'm cute and sweet Instagrams. Yeah, look at me. I'm just modeling stuff. I'm not sleeping with anyone's boyfriend. I don't have time. Look at my bed is made. I didn't even put the blankets down, even though me and Tom, we never went under the blankets. It was always in a car, in a backyard, in Ariana's guest room. And we just did it on the duvet, allegedly. So she's just, tanning her, just getting the treatment as she's hitting the red carpet, the pink carpet, going, hi guys. And then there's her model friend. She's like, hey, she gave her but do you see the friend? That's the look. That's the look of, you have sex with my husband? You're dead. I kill you. Okay, don't do it. I love you now, but I won't love you then. So maybe this girl does know. Maybe, I don't know. So then they're like, we're girlfriends. Look at us. Yay, Pitbull. I don't know who's performing. I'm old. And then some other ladies, probably with iHeart, like, we can't wait to make that Rachel money, girl. Tell your voice, tell your story. Let's get that shmoney. Money, yeah. And then she's like, look at me again. And then she's like, hi, we're in a Sprinter van. And I thought, who else is in a Sprinter van? Housewives. And walk into the money. And again, more of the same. But then, so there they are. They're like, since you've been gone, get the shmoney. And then shout out to the glorified gossip girl on Instagram. posting the LA Gossip TV story of Raquel Leviss was seen in Calabasas with a friend after she posted about her new podcast. That makes me think that maybe said friend lives in Calabasas. But if you notice, the most important thing about this is who gave Rachel another dog? After what happened to Graham, aka now Hippie, is that Rachel's dog, or is that she just walking it for her friend? Because I feel like there needs to be a time now as a proud dog mom when they gave Graham back to that doodle sanctuary, and then Lisa Vanderpump went and was notified because she got him, or when they gave him to a doodle sanctuary, because originally he was adopted from Vanderpump Dogs. And Lisa Vanderpump was notified since it was a dog from Vanderpump Dogs, and then she paid to get Graham out of there. And now James and Allie are raising Graham, and his new name is Hippie with their 2 cats, which is pretty cute. And she had this tale, she had this story, like Graham bit my mom's eye off and he chewed it up and spit it out at her. And it's because James likes biting for sexual pleasure. And James might have used the dog. I don't know. It was a lot. She was telling some tales, and I was like, if that's true, I mean, please tell us more with receipts. But it was weird. So she just gave this dog up and was like, sorry, I was having sex with Tom Sandoval for a year or 5, and I don't have time for you, dog. And then she gave the dog to the mom, and then the mom was like, ow, it bit me. And now she gets to just go get another dog. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart to think that there are dogs out there just being passed around by these, little celebrities who are just like, no big deal. I'm like, it is a big deal. It's a dog. It's a family member. Okay, maybe get to the bottom of the biting. And was it biting? And did he really eat your mom's eyeball out? I mean, did he zombie dog it? What did she do to him? I just don't trust. I mean, I know that Ariana had previously said that Graham was a naughty dog. She said that on the Call Her Daddy podcast when she was being interviewed. But also follow the owner, because what I've learned from having 2 rescue dogs is that training is essential. It's crucial. And you're going to have times where you fall back, into bad habits, whether it be with potty training, obedience type stuff. Impulse training is so important with dogs. And I never knew this because I never had a dog. These are my first dogs ever. But going and seeking out the advice and counsel, I guess, from a good dog trainer is so important as well. And it's not like these people don't have money to do that. They got money for all these clothes and all the different hair and to go have sex with him, her, and whoever. They can spend some time caring for their dog, and dogs it's serious. Like these are cat people, because she can just have cats, and only because a cat will scratch you in your sleep if you F with it. Like a cat will be like, I don't need you every day, but if you F with me, I'll F with you. A cat will pee on stuff. Like a cat will get you, but the dog, and the cats are independent, but the dog needs 24/7. Like it's a lot. And I had no idea. So, right? Those poor dogs feel confused. They feel completely abandoned, like Natashki's saying. Agreed. Not chewed. That's what they're acting like. Damn, chewed the mom's eye out. Okay. So I feel like you should have to take a test. Like if you fail a dog once, you're going to have to go through dog training before you get another dog. Because dogs are a damn gift, Rachel. It's not an accessory. It's not cutesy cutes. It's a commitment. It's a lifelong commitment. And you really, I mean, like I said, you make progress and then you might get a few steps back. We're making progress with Teddy and Buffy. Shout out to Teddy and Buffy, who are right here sleeping on. You can see Teddy. He's on the floor right there. I don't know if you guys can. I don't want my whole computer to fall over, but you can kind of see his little paw. You see his paw above the Joleen Lunzer? Yes, his paw. Teddy, I didn't think we could get him potty trained. It was a struggle. He is now killing it. And now we're working on Buffy, our newest rescue dog, because she's having some sprinkle problems. But the thing with Teddy, he's a Labrador retriever. So when he pees, it's a river runs through it. He's like, psst, it is like a waterfall. But Buffy, she's just like, piddle, piddle, piddle. And so you'll just be like, oh, did she pee over here? Okay. So we're just working on that with her, but he's teaching her. I never thought we'd get to the point where if we're at home and he's got to go, he's like, he looks at me. And yesterday he went to the door and was like, to the backyard. And I was like, you got to go outside, buddy. I'm so proud of you. So it's just positive reinforcement, treats. Right now with Buffy, you know, we're going outside every 1 to 2 hours to make sure that she goes. You know, they're so good about when they go on their walks that, you know, they're saving up all the pee for the walks so they can just mark everything. But it's constant, and it's those little victories you get with dogs where I never thought we'd get Teddy to that place. Teddy would walk in front of us and just, oh yeah, we had friends over for dinner, and my favorite little faux fur rug, he was like, psst, yep, I did that. And I was like, gosh, what am I going to do? And it's just like staying with it. I mean, I know it's not a positive story for everyone, and you know, some dogs it takes longer, but I really thought this dog, I didn't think Teddy would get to the point where he's at. So I'm just so proud. So props to Teddy and Buffy. She's trying her best right now. She is doing great. Okay. She is trying her best. Right? Stacked. Being a dog mom can last longer than some relationships, for real. Dump a guy, but not a dog. Is that on a shirt? Because I feel like that should be merch. I might steal it if you don't. Copywritten, so don't copy me. Dump a guy, don't dump a dog. But yeah, these puppy success stories, Miss Diamond, it warmed my heart. I never thought I'd be there on the ground like, I'm so proud of you. We also were able to get Teddy for the first time last night I should say for the first time with me. He's done it with Chell 3 times. But the first time with me, we went into the dog park near our house because if there's other dogs, he won't go in there. And we don't make him because dog parks are sketch anyway. Some of these owners are real problems. And so I was able to see him for the first time, just like, because we have a backyard, but we don't have a massive backyard like the dog park. See him like run free. And Chell said that was the first time he ever felt comfortable to just run around. And we threw the ball for him. And he had never felt that comfortable. So slowly he's getting more and more comfortable. Because when we first got him, we would go to the dog park and we'd walk past it just to, you know, get a feel, and he would freak out. And Buffy, she's a badass. She just goes in there and she's like, what are you looking at? She's sniffing her way. So it was just so, you know, so I'm on the ground like, I'm so proud of you, buddy. Like, you're so brave. Because that is brave, you know, for him, because that was a big thing for him to get over. And so it's these little success stories that happen with dogs where I never thought I'd be like, just like, oh my God, telling a black lab, I'm so proud of you. You're so brave, you know, but it's true. I was so proud of him because it's scary, and I don't know everything he went through as a rescue dog, but I do know he has certain triggers. And so I want to positively reinforce good behavior and encourage him to be his best self and be strong. But anyways, I digress, but back to Raquel. These are the things I don't think this chick is thinking of when she's just skirting around town, you know, with a brand new dog. So, what is this popping up? Sandoval's sober gift shift. Oh goodness, he's not sober, allegedly. Okay. That's so nice of you, Miss Diamond. Thank you. Quality food. Yes, I've been looking into. Let me know what your favorite quality dog foods are in the chat, because we were just feeding him basically what we asked our vet and what he had been eating at his foster mom's house, and then incorporating like fresh pet into it. But I've been watching Izzy, what's her real name? The actress who played Izzy on Grey's Anatomy, Katherine Heigl. She has a dog food company, and I get these targeted ads to me, and I want to believe the words, but it's really expensive. But part of me is like, maybe I'm not giving my dog the best life, because they kind of guilt you too, because I'm not giving him Katherine Heigl's dog food. So feel free to sound off. I would love to hear what you guys think. Rebecca says Acana dog food. Okay, I've never even heard of that, I don't think. Stack says Blue Buffalo and Fresh Pet are good. Okay. All right. Yeah, we have like a kibble kind that is from Costco, but that was what his foster mom was giving him, and then incorporating Fresh Pet into it. So, I mean, I don't know. If you guys have better or if you guys have tried the Katherine Heigl, let me know. But it's really, really expensive. Okay, so that's the Raquel of it all. Now let's get to a little more. Okay, another funny thing. Okay. So in the Kathy Hilton of it all, who isn't? Oh, it might be Canadian. Okay. Witness says my dog loves Farmer's Dog. She has allergies. Oh, Open Farm is great. Les, I have to look into these. Open Farm. Okay. Farmer's Dog. I loved how bitchy those original Blue commercials were. The Blue Buffalo commercials or Brooke, look how sweet you are. We sometimes make food for our dogs. And I feel like my husband would do that. Chell would do that in our Instapot. Oh, a lot of Blue Buffalo. We tried Blue Buffalo with Tilly and she didn't like it, but that was cat food. So good to know. Keep sounding off, you guys. So back to Kathy Hilton allegedly was trying to get a hold of Nicki Minaj on Instagram, because who isn't trying to get a hold of Nicki Minaj? And so according to Page 6, Kathy Hilton publicly tried to get Nicki Minaj's attention after the rapper did not respond to her private messages. So she said, "Hey, little mama, did you read my DM?" Question mark, question mark, question mark. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum wrote in the comment section of Nicki Minaj's Instagram post on Friday. No word yet if Nicki Minaj did get her DMs and did respond, but I love it's so Kathy Hilton to be like, "Hey, little mama. Hey, little mama, did you get my Instagram message? Did you get my DM?" This is Kathy. Remember when they were on their Housewives of Beverly Hills trip when Kathy was on the cast and they were in Aspen and she was writing on Instagram for her husband in the comment section rather than just like text him or call him. She was like, "Come pick me up. I don't like it here." So I'm just like, oh my gosh. Oh no. Anna says Blue Buffalo was terrible for my small dog. The vet said it's bad for little pups prone to pancreatitis. Oh, good to look into. Good to look into. Dry food is like feeding them McDonald's their whole life. Oh, that's awful. So like no dry food at all? Because the vet said if you mix that with the wet, that's, I don't know. Interesting. Oh. Tilly, I don't think she would eat Fancy Feast. Tilly likes Kindful, which is a brand at Target, and it seems to have no byproducts and stuff like that. That's what I usually look for. Make sure they don't have a ton of byproducts, because when you're getting byproducts in your animal's food, it's not necessarily the meat. From my understanding, it's like the beaks and the, who knows, they just grind up everything. So but yeah, Kathy Hilton and this is hilarious. Okay, so now on another funny front of Bravo. So many funny Bravo stories, and then we'll get to the last serious Bravo story and wrap it up, you guys. But so Katie Maloney, the beautiful Katie Maloney from Something About Her sandwich shop that will open spring, summer, fall. I don't know. It's the She by Sheree of Bravo restaurants. Katie says, there's something about this toy. So they're all, they're getting that money. And these single gals, are promoting self-love. God bless. So she's promoting some sex toys. So she posts, there's something about this toy. Find me prioritizing myself this holiday season. I'm giving away free spicy toys because it's red. So that makes it spicy. Gift cards and more to everyone who signs up to my naughty list. Oh, just click the link in my bio, enter your email address, and check your inbox to see sex toys gone naughty on your vag.org or whatever the, product is, the company. So perfect. We saw right after Scandal, Ariana was promoting sex toys. Ladies, love yourself, give yourself all the love you can. You deserve it. All right. Love this. However, there was a certain celebrity that dropped in Katie's comments to ask a question that really caught my attention, you guys. So after Katie's post, and by celebrity, I mean former child star, now struggle bus. I don't know what he's doing. Do you guys remember, what was his name? Is it Devon Sawa or Devon Sawa? Okay, so if you don't remember Devon Sawa, he's 45 years old. He was born in 1978. He was in Casper, the Friendly Ghost. He was in Idle Hands, Chucky, Final Destination, star of Final Destination. Remember? Little Giants. I mean, his Now and Then, he was like the hottie patati. I think he's had a sordid, like most child stars, he's had some things happen to him and things he's done through the years that, I think he's still working, but there was a time you were like, what did Devin Sawa do? But here he is in Katie's comment section for her sex toy promotion saying, what is it? And I'm like, oh, sir. Oh, I feel bad for Devin's wife, anyone who's ever been sexual with Devin. Just bursting all of our dreams from when we were young of this, when he was little heartthrob. And Katie replies back saying, bless, just how sweet that you don't know what this sex toy is. Because really, what is a woman's pleasure? We haven't yet defined it in society. We don't know. There's no definition. If you look up woman's pleasure, if you're like, Alexis, I don't want to say her real name and trigger you guys, is what is a woman's pleasure? It'll be like, I don't have any record of that. That is not something we know. There is no such thing. So, that's probably the case. It's just, classical social conditioning that we just don't equate like women having pleasure. And then this account, little Mama Fit says, oh my God, Katie, do you remember when we wrote fan mail to Devin? So NJTT, because, Devin Sawa was like on the level of JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, back in the day. He was a hottie patats. And to see this guy go, what is it? It's a bomb. What do you think? Like, what? It's a coffee cup. What do you think it is? What does it look like, Devin Sawa? Okay. Even Casper the Friendly Ghost know what this is. She put in the description. I mean, sir, you're going to have to do some Googling, Devin. And he just was so, just such a dude, bro. So confident to go, what is it? Tell me. And then if you explain it to him, he'll probably go, gross. He's the type of guy that'd be like, my girl doesn't need that sort of thing. Allegedly. I just thought this was so hilarious for Katie to post this and then Devin Sawa to show up, saying, what is it? It's a car, Devin. It's the newest Tesla made by equally lost and delusional Elon Musker. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now let's get into a little bit of a more serious topic. So Kyle Richards is all up on social media. And there was an account by the name of, let me pull it up here. Okay, let's get it. Okay. So Kyle Richards reposted to her story, and everybody's talking about this. Someone on Instagram called Your Bish Therapist. So I need to follow this person because that sounds like the kind of account Auntie Jolene would like to follow. Oops. And she reposted a couple of, that's Rachel Raquel. We don't need her, but she's just, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. All right. So Kyle reposts this. And it says, from Your Bish Therapist says, this is my intuition about what was/is happening with Kyle. I believe she experienced depression and anxiety following the taking of their life. I can't say the word because they'll demonetize me on YouTube. Of her best friend, Lorene. So apparently Kyle's best friend, Lorene, unfortunately took her life. This loss was significant due to the closeness of the relationship and the nature of her death. Losing someone as a result of a mental health crisis will rock your world, and in some cases, your sense of self. I believe Kyle is experiencing survivor's guilt and carrying shame/blame that isn't hers to carry. And then Kyle said, please click and swipe through these posts. Everyone knew I was dealing with this. For whatever reason, it wasn't shown on camera yet. This will be addressed very soon. So then you click, and this is more from Your Bish Therapist. She said, after this loss, I believe she expected emotional support from Mo or Mao that he was incapable/unwilling to provide. So they're talking about her husband, soon to be ex-husband, Mauricio. I think this left Kyle feeling disappointed, resentful, and betrayed due to her years of commitment and dedication to the marriage. I believe Kyle felt so many intensely painful and scary emotions that she realized she needed to do something with it, and she desperately wanted to avoid unhealthy coping mechanisms due to her family addiction or history of addiction. And then Kyle reposts it and says underneath, however, I do believe Mo tried to be there for me, although I'm not sure anyone knew exactly how to be. So there's been a lot of speculation of why is Kyle acting out this season? You know, how did we get to the place where Kyle and Mauricio were seeing the dissolution of their marriage? I mean, if you watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you see Kyle Richards is done with Mauricio. Like there is a resentment that exists in her. And if you want to hear more of my in-depth opinion on this, go check out my Real Housewife of Beverly Hills recaps, most recently my last one. And we talk about this, but you can tell she don't like this man. She does not like this man anymore, the episodes. And so we've all wondered, like, what put her over the edge? Was it like the final cheating scandal straw, allegedly? Because there's been lots of rumors through the years of Mauricio's infidelity. And Kyle, we know on the show, has, you know, tried her best to kind of focus on other people's relationships instead of hers, and really did not want to be as open as I think people wanted her to be. And we know Kyle to be this somewhat perfectionist who has all these alleged anxieties, and I only do that because they just disappear, but maybe they're just situation. I don't know. And then she is just, she's closed off to opening up about her own life, but she's definitely there to meddle in the other housewives' lives and marriages and talk about that. But hers, for some reason, has always been, you can't talk about it. And her and Lisa Vanderpump came to head about that, went head to head about that. Her and Brandy, you know, because these have been things that have been coming out and rumblings that have been happening for a long time about Mauricio. And she just wanted to portray like the perfect relationship and the perfect marriage. But we knew there was something underlying. And now this season, Kyle is a Meredith Baxter Bernie, late in life lesbian, bisexual, pan. We don't know. She just now is like, she might be with Morgan Wade, which God bless. Even though Morgan Wade is the same age as Kyle and Mauricio's marriage. She's 28, as is their marriage, or how long they've been together. Oh, okay. So she's doing the dirty old man play, if they are in fact in a relationship, which I think they are. I think they were doing it. And if you watched last episode, So very interesting. Some people are having a hard time having empathy for Kyle in this situation. Apparently, we're going to learn or hear in this season about Lorene, the friend that unfortunately took her own life. But I think, you know, Kyle, it's hard for people to have empathy because they're like Erica Jane. And they're like, honey, I don't even know. Can you teach me? Because we saw Erica Jane this season ask her therapist to teach her how to be empathetic. But I think it has a lot to do with when Lisa Vanderpump's brother, she lost him, I believe, in the same manner. I believe he also took his own life, and she was devastated. We saw Lisa Vanderpump. I mean, that kind of death is something that it's inexplainable how painful it is and how much survivor's guilt there is and how much it's unfathomable when someone takes their life in that way and you are stuck living as a loved one or friend, trying to pick up the pieces, whether it be that or, you know, an overdose from addiction, things like that. It's horrendous, you know, losing a loved one period is horrendous. But under those circumstances, there is a lot of guilt surrounding what you could have done as a person, how you could have helped, and how, there's Tilly at the door, how you could have changed it. So I get that. But when Lisa's brother passed, I think people are remembering just how kind of cold Kyle was to Lisa in that sense, and how she didn't understand. So it might be a situation where, unfortunately, Kyle did not fully understand or was empathetic until it unfortunately happened to her. So it's a big topic. It's a heavy topic. it's definitely going to have, I do have empathy for Kyle, even though that might have lacked for she might have lacked having that for Lisa and being there for her as a friend, but it's such a hard loss that it will change people. I think that the dissolution of her relationship with Kathy coming off that season, as well as like coming to terms with, age and time. I mean, there's so many things that you'll start to question in life in general as you age, of like, there's a calmness that comes, and there's also an anxiety that comes with age, and wondering, is this it? Is this all? Where, you're losing people, you're watching yourself age, your body change, sickness, you've had more loss in life. So there's a lot of questioning that goes on, and a lot of anxiety that surrounds that. So you add in all of those things already with the loss of a friend in that way, and also the marriage, and she might just open her eyes and start looking at things for what they really are, and no longer behind like any kind of coping mechanism, like an unhealthy one, which would be alcohol. So I can understand a bit, but it is interesting just how much we are now learning about Kyle, how much she is kind of putting out there. We still are not seeing it all. We're still not seeing her be fully vulnerable, but it's definitely more vulnerable than we've seen her in the past. And Alex, I agree with you. Kyle is eternally lost. And if you do any little research into the alleged book or the alleged happenings of her childhood with her mother and a stage-like mother, allegedly, it explains a lot of the family dynamic with the Richards sisters and with Kathy, Kim, and Kyle, and then which then shuffles off to Paris and Nikki, and it's really sad. So I think I feel like a lot of ways the Richards sisters were almost set up to fail in the emotional intelligence and being there for each other as sisters, and more brought up to be competitive with each other and things. So it's a very Alex says that dynamic seems very dark. It is very dark. It's been on Twitter a lot, Viv says, and Viv did put something in the chat I want to hit at last. So Kyle is now opening up about the loss of her friend. Apparently we're going to see it in this season, and how that, played a big role in this change for her. And I really think meeting Morgan Wade, I think that Tilly, see, I'm going to let Tilly in. My cat's scratching on the door, and I know she's going to see the dogs and she's going to freak out, but she thinks I'm in here by myself. So she's like, it's producer Tilly time. And then it's a whole thing. So if you hear scratching in the back, it's just little Tilly. It's little Tilly. So I think Kyle's trying to fight against this narrative that's being built that she's just like Sandy Ball's midlife crisis. And really, she's like, no, there were so many things. I think Kyle, she just built up, she held so much in, and she built up so much resentment, in my opinion, that the marriage is now, she's so done with him. And I just don't think she knew how to just be Kyle. She just seems lost of trying to identify with everyone. So even with Morgan Wade, it's like, oh, she's sober, I'm sober. It gives me a little bit of that feeling. But yeah, I mean, who knows? We'll learn more soon. Okay. Let's see. From all right, guys. So apparently Teddy Mellencamp people are saying Teddy Mellencamp was fired from Two Teas in a Pod. Viv put that in, and I had seen that circulating on Twitter that she was fired, but who fired her? I mean, who I'm trying to search Teddy Mellencamp fired, and I just wasn't really looking at this. But who fired her from Two Teas in a Pod? Okay, let me see. Teddy how do you spell her name? Mellencamp. Two T. Is that just not happening anymore? Okay, I'm looking it up here, guys. Teas and a Pod. Okay. When's the last episode? So the last episode came out December 1st. Or wait, Camila's back with Tamra. Oh, just Tamra. So the last Teddy and Tamra episode was November 30th? Okay. Mr. and Mrs. iHeart fired her? Oh my goodness. All right, let me just see if I can find anything. Let's see if she's still in the description for it. So the description is 2 ex-housewives watching, recapping, armchair quarterbacking, breaking down all the breaking news. Teddy Mellencamp, she's still in it. She's still in the Apple podcast description. Okay. So who is saying, was it in the podcast? Oh, I am not seeing it, you guys. Teddy fired? Well, allegedly, Teddy's fired. We might have to talk about this on Wednesday because I don't. Who is this? All right. Oh no, they're talking about her firing from Beverly Hills in this. Oh my goodness. Who's gonna be other T? I mean, I feel like it's not hard to find another housewife with a T name. So maybe it's Twitter running with the rumor because I can't find anything substantial that says she was in fact fired unless, I mean, I'm not caught up on their episode, so I don't know. Maybe iHeart fired her. I did see Teddy had been doing some interviews for like E! News, Access Hollywood type stuff on the red carpet, housewives interviews. So maybe that conflicted or maybe she left. I'm not sure, but we'll get back to that on Wednesday's episode of No Offense, All Offense with Joleen. You guys have been wonderful, beautiful little peppermint latte babies, and I appreciate all of you and all of you for sounding off in the chat and us to be able to have a great conversation about BP25 and Bravo. It was a plethora of news on this Monday morning. Well, now afternoon for a lot of people, but still morning for me. 11:11. Make a wish, everybody. Thank you to all my super chatters today. Dewan Washington, thank you for the super chats. Tiffany Jefferson, thank you for the super sticker. And Susie, welcome. And thank you for becoming a member. You guys, please smash that like on your way out. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. I love hearing from you, and it also helps me in the algorithm. Follow me on social media at Joleen Lunzer on Instagram, TikTok, and the Twitter. And if you haven't already and you're into Big Brother 25, go check out my latest video I put out this morning. Felicia, my cat is do you guys hear that scratching at the door? she's like her mom. She's determined. We'll say determined. That's how I am. Let me in. Check out the Felicia little deep dive roast I did. And if you're into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, check out my most recent recap of that episode. It was so good. The most recent episode of Beverly Hills. I have a new Southern Charm recap and roast coming out. We got to do a Sandy Butt. We're behind on his podcast. We got to do that. So yes. And we'll be back Wednesday at 9:30 Pacific for a new No Offense, All Offense with Joleen. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. And always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.